Welcome back to the tea table, everyone. Happy New Year. It's a little belated. Sorry about that. We were supposed to have two episodes that would come out before this, but life is anything but predictable. So, with that said, hi, my name is Becca Frankel.
Hi, I'm Big Juicy. How y'all doing?
And welcome back to the tea table. First episode of the year. How are we feeling?
Feeling festive.
Festive.
Oh, yeah. In honor of not having a holiday episode.
Yeah, we did record one, but footage was lost and it just wasn't salvageable. So I guess that'll be hidden in the depths of something, But for now, hey, we're back. Glad to be back. How about you?
Oh, yeah. The technical difficulties kind of killed us, but you know what? That happens. It's in the showbiz.
It's showbiz, baby. Okay. I thought that this week we just do a pretty chill episode. Just the two of us this week. We will have guests lined up soon, but for now, it is the two of us. Because what better way to start out the new year than just your two co-hosts talking, Peanut butter. I love peanut butter. Peanut butter is one of my favorite things in general, but especially favorite foods. I think it's its own food group, and we can get into a conversation about that some other time, but I love peanut butter, and whoever was the genius that decided, hey, let's put some peanut butter on one slice of bread and jelly on another, slap them together and call it a meal. Yeah, they were a genius, and you can't convince me otherwise. Peanut butter and jelly is one of my favorite foods of all time, and I think that everyone has their set way of making it, and I want to figure out what we think the best way is.
We're going to determine what's the best?
I mean, what we think is the best, but, I have opinions, but mine are not set in stone, just because if you hand me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and say, here you go, and it's like anything that's remotely peanut butter and jelly, I'm going to enjoy it. But let's talk about it. I think there are three main categories of peanut butter and jelly, right? You got the peanut butter, you got the jelly, and you got the bread, right?
I would agree. And before we get into this, I do want to put one on the list that I have a feeling you're not going to talk about, and that would be prickly pear jelly.
Interesting.
I've had a taste of that in Arizona, and oh my God, that's good stuff.
Well, honestly, I'm down to try it. I'm down to try anything. But I think that we should start baseline. Do we think we should start with the most important ingredient, we believe, or the least important ingredient?
Start with the most important, I'd say.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. The most important, in my opinion, peanut butter, right?
Well, duh, but I feel like the bread's kind of important too, because you can't have a really good sandwich and then have it be on sourdough. Sourdough sucks, and I'm sorry if anyone listening likes sourdough. It's terrible. Like, come on, man.
So do you want to start with bread, or do you want to start with peanut butter?
Let's start with bread.
Okay.
Get a slow burn to go, and then we'll start going.
Right. So there are a lot of different types of bread. You can have like actual bread, or you can have like rolls or whatever. You have wheat, you have white, you have Italian. What are you making your sandwich on?
Italian hearth bread. That's the best of the best. That's the cream of the crop. That's what everybody wants.
That's respectable. That is respectable. Nostalgia factor leads me to Italian as well. I, however, am a huge peanut butter and jelly on wheat fan.
I do have to say, Sara Lee honey wheat bread.
No, that's the exact one that I'm talking
bad.
about too. That's the exact one that I'm talking about. Sara Lee honey wheat bread is a very good bread. It's so good. I think that personally, the honey wheat bread, you get that touch of sweetness that you are getting from the other ingredients, but it complements it. It's not too overly sweet. I think that wheat bread is a good peanut butter and jelly bread solely because of the factor that it adds a little bit of flavor. Italian and white don't really add much flavor to it. Wheat has its own like flavor profile that I think really, really tops off a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Pacifico Italiano, though, that's the best.
See, that's my nostalgia one. So I agree with that. And I'm saying either Sara Lee honey wheat or Italian. Pacifico Italian is standard bread. So we have the bread, right? We have one of those two for me, and then for you is the Italian. So honestly, either of those would work. I don't think the bread is as big of a as a factor in it. If you have bread, you're okay. Then you get down to the peanut butter and the jelly, which are the ingredients that truly, truly matter to you. So what flavor of jelly is your flavor?
I liked prickly pear, but grape or strawberry.
That's usually the debate, grape or strawberry. And I personally love both. It truly depends on the occasion for me. See, again, I'm going to reiterate this a lot. If you hand me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I'm going to eat it. So, like, all of these combinations, like, I'm going to eat it. Like, peanut butter and jelly is one of my favorite foods of all time and will always be. So, you hand me one, I'm going to eat it. But I have certain preferences on certain days. So, if we're talking recently, I'm more strawberry recently. I love strawberry jelly. And specifically, my nostalgia strawberry jelly is Welch's strawberry jelly.
Yeah.
See, it's usually a debate of Smucker's or Welch's.
Smucker's great. I mean, come on.
See, again, that's what I'm saying. Smucker's, hi, Circle water bottle, sponsor me, or don't, I don't care. If you're going to go grape, Smucker's. If you're going to go strawberry, Welch's. And I'm a firm believer. So those are my jelly preferences for branding. The flavor, honestly, give me either. I love peanut butter and jelly. If you can't tell already, if I haven't said it enough. But if we're going me personally today, you could ask me this tomorrow and it can be a completely different answer. But me personally today, this is what I'm saying. Today I would be a Sara Lee honey wheat with Welch's strawberry jelly. Now, what are you saying for your bread and your jelly right now before we get the peanut butter added on there?
Pacifico Italiano white bread.
Fair.
Smucker's great, man.
You're having a grape day?
No. Yeah.
You're having a grape day today?
Yeah.
Wow. See, I understand the vibe, but I'm a strawberry today. But let's get down to the peanut butter.
Let's get down to business. Sorry.
This is the hard-hitting question. The hardest-hitting question that we have today. Creamy or crunchy?
I'm going to weigh in crunchy all day. If you don't like crunchy peanut butter, you are a child.
I respect that so much, and thank you. Crunchy peanut butter adds the texture, and I think it's really, really good. Personally, today, my sandwich would have crunchy peanut butter on it.
My favorite one was always the Jif crunchy peanut butter because
yes,
the lid was blue, and I loved the color blue as a child.
Yeah. No, 100%. Jif's crunchy peanut butter is so underrated. I know more people prefer creamy peanut butter, and most days, yes, I prefer creamy peanut butter. However, if you want that little bit of texture, oh my gosh, crunchy peanut butter gives it to you, and it gives it to you right. And honestly, today, my peanut butter and jelly sandwich, today, again, you could ask me this tomorrow, and it'd be completely different. Today, it is Sara Lee honey wheat. Would I toast the bread today? No, I wouldn't toast the bread because I'm getting the texture from the peanut butter. So I'm saying no toasted today. Sara Lee honey wheat bread. Slather that with some Welch's strawberry jelly. Put that Jif crunchy peanut butter on the other side. Slap those things together. Cut it into triangles, because if you cut your sandwich in half, if you're cutting a sandwich and you're cutting it in half, this is what I have the strongest opinions on. Look at me dead in the face. Whoever's watching the video version of this, look at me dead in the face.
Or if they're listening on Spotify.
If you're listening on Spotify, hear my voice. And if you're watching the video, look at me dead in the face right now. If you're cutting a sandwich and you decide to be a maniac, an agent of chaos, and not in the good way, and cut it in half long ways instead of into triangles, we have a problem.
My grandmother cuts sandwiches in half, and she is the sweetest lady you've ever met, so I
Maggie?
don't want to hear a word about that.
Maggie cuts
Yes.
her sandwiches in half.
Yes,
I'm sorry, Maggie,
that's right.
but you're wrong.
She deserves the apology.
But you're wrong. I'm sorry, Maggie. I love you to death. About
You know what's stupid? The debate on how you cut your sandwich, because, however, Uncrustables.
yeah,
Toast it.
yeah,
Toast
let's,
it.
yeah. Let's talk about Uncrustables for
Toast
a
it.
quick minute before we head out.
Toasted Uncrustables. That is
Toast,
top
yeah,
tier.
yeah. Toasted Uncrustables are incredible. If you have an Uncrustable and you have never toasted one before, do it. Stick it in the toaster. It takes like 2
Toast
minutes.
it. And I get the frozen ones. You get the frozen ones at Sam's Club, and you take it out,
Yeah.
and it's still frozen in the middle. You toast it.
I have Uncrustables in my freezer right now. They're the grape ones because I couldn't find the strawberry ones, but honestly, I'm fine with it.
I'm going to do that when I get home.
Seriously, if you've never experienced that, if you never experienced a toasted Uncrustable, do it. It'll change your life. And if it doesn't, I'm sorry.
You have not lived. You also have to have a Capri Sun on the side. Makes it better.
What flavor?
I think the Pacific Cooler. Is that what it is? Or Kiwi Strawberry. Doesn't matter. They're both good.
Fair. If we're going nostalgia, it had to be fruit punch, but that's beside the point. But genuinely, I want to know people's peanut butter and jelly opinions because I think, honestly, all of this said, hi, I'm fixing my hair. All of this said, I think all peanut butter and jelly opinions are valid, except if you cut your sandwich in half like a maniac.
Why are you driving this home so much? Come on,
It's
man.
important to me.
Ooh, drop something.
I could literally do a whole episode just talking about cutting it diagonally because triangles are the perfect way to eat them.
There is only one thing that I will discriminate against, and as that is if you have a peanut allergy, you suck. So,
Hey, don't say
know.
that. They live a sad life.
If you have a peanut allergy, you're weak. But if you make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and you use orange marmalade, no. Mm-mm.
Honestly, no, I'm fine with it. If you use orange marmalade, sure, you're still getting peanut butter and jelly, and you are living a good life. Anyway, talk to us about your peanut butter and jelly opinions. Send them somewhere. Send them me on Instagram at Becca Sprinkle on Instagram. No, that was not just to tag my Instagram, but hey, that's my Instagram at Becca Sprinkle, BEKAHSPRANKLE. Hi. Send your peanut butter jelly opinions to me on Instagram, especially if they are interesting, and if you want to debate with me about sandwich cutting, I'll get you on this podcast. Honestly, I will have a full argument debate with someone about sandwich cutting because I'm passionate. But send your opinions to me on Instagram, please, about peanut butter and jelly because I'm really passionate about peanut butter and jelly. It's one of my favorite foods ever. We could talk about this more if people want to hear more about it. If we want to talk more about sandwiches in general, which we probably will, we could do that another episode. Let us know what you want to see from us. If you have any suggestions, please send them over to my Instagram. That would be the best place to reach me, or send it over to his Instagram. Go ahead, plug your Instagram. I plugged mine.
That would be _iceberg lettuce _ICEBERGLETTUSE.
Woo!
Nope, wait, hang on. Spelled it wrong. UCE.
Close enough. Yeah, those are our Instagrams. Send us any suggestions that you have, any opinions that you have, especially me with this one, and the sandwich one. I want to get some people who have strong sandwich cutting opinions to come on this podcast and debate with me. I think that'd be really fun. And yeah.
About my spelling mistake, I would hope that people know how to spell lettuce, at least, if you're going to go follow me, which, smart people do that. Smart people know how to spell lettuce.
Yeah.
My bad. However,
spelling mistakes aside,
my fellow Elvis fans who also enjoy peanut butter banana sandwiches, rise up!
Anyway, thank you for joining us. Do you have any last remarks?
No, I think that's it. That's all, and we will see you on the next episode.
I'm going to leave you with this. I love peanut butter and jelly so much. Oh my gosh, I love peanut butter and jelly. Anyway, thank you for joining us. We will see you on the next episode. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching if you're watching. And I love peanut butter and jelly. Woo! We will see you in the next episode.
Thanks for tuning into the Tea Table. We will see you next time. Goodbye, Tyrone.
Bye. Thank you for listening. I love peanut butter and jelly. Woo!